Thank you for tuning in to Words of Woods. I'm your host, T. Woods. My guest today is a multimedia visionary, a two-time published photographer, as well as a clothing brand owner. We got Octavius Luke with me here today.
What's up, man? What's up? How are y'all feeling?
How you doing, man?
I'm feeling great. Thanks for inviting me.
Pleasure to have you here today. All right, so let's talk about Ill-reference. How'd you come up with the brand, and what made you want to be a brand owner?
Honestly, it wasn't supposed to be a clothing brand or anything like that. I used to work at Lids, so I used to like making custom hats for myself to express myself. And then I just started wearing them out in the street and everything, and everybody started buying them off my head. So I was like, maybe I should start making a couple more to sell, see how that rocks, and then it kind of just expanded into clothes. So I'm still just going with the flow of everything, but I like self-expression and putting on my clothes.
You said you worked at Lids. Which Lids, and where are you from also?
I was born in Cedartown, Georgia, but been in Columbus, Ohio pretty much all my life. I started off at Polaris Lids, but my main store was Tuttle.
Okay. At what age did you make that transition from Cedartown to Columbus?
I came to Columbus, Ohio around, I was like 4, and then used to go back every single summer.
Okay, so you're a Bulldogs fan, right?
Of course.
So, man, you're not a Ohio State fan?
Nah, my boy's #2 in the nation.
I feel it. All right, so you got the clothing brand. What's some difficulties that you have, being a brand owner?
Pretty much just the placement and the clothes during the season. So sometimes you might hit or miss on when you should do certain colors, certain apparel like t-shirts aren't really good in the winter. You know what I mean? Hoodies aren't too good in the summer. Finding the right manufacturer, finding the right graphic designer, and pretty much trying to have everybody on the same time frame.
Okay. Do you have any favorite, design that you've done so far?
The one you're wearing.
Besides this one, because it's definitely a good look. Welcome to Ohio. I appreciate you for, coming through with this.
No problem. I mean, a lot of them I'm really partial to because I draw all of them, and then I send them off to my graphic designers to get them done. So like every single one of them means something special to me, depending on what I was going through or what I was thinking about. So I said I have like a whole sketchbook full of designs, and whenever I feel like doing something new, I just take a picture of it and send it to whoever.
How long does it normally take you to make a design?
Some days 10 minutes, some day you have like a creative block, and hours, days. It just depends on the difficulty of me drawing whatever it is that comes to mind.
I feel it, man. All right, so you got the Ill-reference brand. You're also a photographer as well. Explain Ill-imagery to me.
That just kind of came after the clothing line. I feel as if you have a brand, you should do every aspect of that brand to try to get a better knowledge of it. So I also did a little bit of modeling to do photography for my visions and everything like that. And then I actually used to print my own clothes and stuff like that. So I just like getting the hands-on experience with every aspect.
Okay. And when did you start doing photography?
Last year, actually.
I'm
about a year and a half in.
That's pretty dope. How much you charge for a shoot?
Price about to go up, but but I usually do about $80 for a shoot.
And that includes what? That includes what?
Includes an hour and 20 edits.
That's good. Different locations or?
Usually one location, but once you get in one location, you walk around and you see dope spots and stuff like that. I don't try to be too strict on it, like getting a couple different backgrounds and everything, but it's pretty lenient, but people like an actual estimate of what you're shooting.
It's pretty smooth. All right, so you've only been doing it for a year. I know you have difficulties, while you're shooting and stuff like that. What are some of the difficulties that you face being a photographer?
Models canceling a lot.
Canceling, yeah.
That's pretty much about it. And the weather being as fluky as it is in Columbus, Ohio, pretty much that. So rescheduling photo shoots and models canceling.
So do you ever have situations where the models request you to do a photo shoot, and they have specific locations they want to go to, or are you in control of pretty much all that? You pick the spot.
It just depends. Whenever I ask somebody to shoot, it's completely my creative direction, everything like that. Usually whenever a model or somebody random asks me, it's pretty much whatever they want to do since it's paid on their part. But I still try to give some suggestions and stuff like that and creative advice, but I said if you pay them for it, it's pretty much up to your discretion.
All right, so I don't know the exact name of the challenge you did. I seen it like on Instagram or Twitter or something like that, but you went to like a local, store or something like that, and you kind of like, take pictures in areas where you wouldn't think a picture would be taken at. Explain that and what it's called.
Yeah, it's called the Michael's Craft Store Challenge. You pretty much do something that you wouldn't expect somebody to see. So like we went into Michael's Craft Store and shot in the middle of a bunch of flowers sitting on a little rack thing, and then we shot in the middle on the floor of the aisle and set up a bunch of roses and stuff like that to make it seem like she was in a flower field and everything like that. So it's just something to keep the creative direction fresh and something new to the eye.
That's pretty dope. Do you have any favorite shoots that you've done so far?
That one, I did a location challenge at OSU with Melina and Honey.
Shout out to Melina and Honey too,
Yeah,
man, my dogs.
Yeah, for sure. I did a soda photo shoot with Melina, Jaleesa, her little niece, Mercedes, and my old roommate, Aaliyah. And Coca-Cola actually hit me up about that shoot.
Really?
Yeah, with
Explain
Jaleesa.
that. Like how'd they get in touch with you and stuff like that?
Honestly, it's really easy. Whenever you do a photo shoot or anything like that, and you use any big brand names or anything like that, you tag them. If they like the picture enough, they'll actually contact you and ask for permission to use your photos and stuff like that.
Okay, so Coca-Cola reached out to you. Is there anybody in specific, like a model that you want to work with, or a photographer that you want to collab with in the future?
Model-wise, I'm really into Vogue and stuff like that. So, honestly, I like models and people that do different things. So I like Zendaya. Zendaya's been in Vogue. She can act, stuff like that. It's kind of my celebrity crush. I would love to work with her. And narrate a bird.
Keep working hard. You can definitely work with all those people. So where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years from now and everything that you're doing? Do you want to continue the photography side of things, or the ill-reference brand side of things with clothing?
Both. 5 years from now, I want to be able to have an impact on social issues and stuff with my clothes and my photography. I like doing photo essays. I like doing stuff that usually people wouldn't normally do, and set myself apart from everybody and actually open people's eyes up to a lot of things going on in America.
It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool, man. Besides your brand and your photography, what do you like to do for fun? What do you do in your spare time, besides working and stuff like that?
I love hooping. I love doing pretty much anything physical, sports, hooping, do football, like bowling.
Bowling?
Yeah.
You can't bowl, man.
I'm actually really dope at bowling.
What's up, man? We got to bowl one time, man.
For sure.
All right, man. I definitely appreciate you for coming through, man, chopping up with me today on Words of Woods. Keep working hard. You should be everywhere you should be. Like I said, appreciate you for coming through, man.
I appreciate you. Thanks for the opportunity.
There you have it. Special thanks to Octavius Luke for joining me on Words of Woods today, discussing the ill-reference brand as well as ill-imagery. Until next time, see you later.